now learning that House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy has said, both publicly and privately, that former President Trump admitted to personally bearing some responsibility for the insurrection in the days following the deadly attack. That, Bianna, remarkable.
Yeah, it is. And this is just one of several reasons that the House Select Committee wants to hear from McCarthy. CNN Capitol Hill reporter Melanie Zanona joins us now. So, Melanie, what more can you tell us about this?
Well, we have a crystal clear window into McCarthy's thinking in the week after the insurrection. And this is when his feelings were really fresh and raw. So it really does provide some critical insight about how he really felt about the riots and who were responsible. He said he blames Trump for inciting the riot. He said Trump himself acknowledged some responsibility for the riots. He voiced support for a bipartisan commission to investigate the attacks. He even said that he thought the riots were planned out and pre-planned. Of course, this is a dramatically different Kevin McCarthy than what we've heard recently. Just yesterday, he was at a press conference and he was trying to play revisionist history or saying he doesn't recall or remember some of these conversations. But we have the receipts. Not only did I report on a private conference call that he had with his members days after the insurrection, where he told everyone that Trump personally admitted he had some responsibility, but he also went on a local radio interview that went unnoticed at the time, but we have uncovered it since, and I believe we have some audio of that. I just want to play that for you right now.
I say he has responsibility. He told me personally that he does have some responsibility. I think a lot of people do. What I proposed, which I think history will say I'm right, because it's the right thing to do, I believe, you have a bipartisan commission and get all your facts. Actually work through the grand jury to find out at the end instead of predetermining whether someone's guilty or not.
Here is why this matters. So the Select Committee wants to know, did Trump ever admit culpability? That is of keen interest to the committee and would be a big deal. And here's something else they want to get to the bottom of. Why did Kevin McCarthy change his tune so dramatically? Did someone from Trump world get in his ear? Did they tell him to change his story? Did they tell him to stop speaking out about their private interactions? Those are the type of questions that the committee wants to ask Kevin McCarthy, but he is refusing to cooperate with the investigation. He says it's just political and that he has nothing relevant to offer. So we'll see whether the committee actually does subpoena for that information.
Boy, Bianna, that sound there, Kevin McCarthy saying in so many words, one, that Trump admitted some responsibility, and two, that he wanted a bipartisan commission. Two things he's since gone back on.
Yeah, a completely different story from him yesterday, saying that he was more focused on security, right, and how that insurrection could happen. Incredible reporting there, Melanie Zanona. Thank you so much.